begin this afternoon with the weather, heavy rains, possibility of storms in our area as well.
Yeah, let's get right to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons. And George, what can we expect this evening?
Multiple threats this evening. It'll all be done by midnight, but the rain has moved in. Not quite as heavy as we anticipated, but nonetheless raining at the present time. Back to the south and west of us. Tornado watch was just issued here momentarily for portions of northeastern Illinois, including the Chicagoland area. This is a very potent system. That's what's bringing the rain to our area. It's dying part of a system coming out of the Midwest. A lot of lightning with that earlier, but as these storms do collapse, they tend to just rain themselves out, and that's why we have the threat for some heavy rain this evening up till about midnight. We're still in that area where there's a slight risk for more rain, and we've also had a flood watch issued for all of West Michigan, or most of West Michigan, with the exception of the I-94 corridor until later on tonight, until the rain ends. Storm Prediction Center has upgraded us to a Category 2 out of 5 for severe weather, generally along and south of I-96. The threats will be, again, a high threat for flooding, but there's also now a threat for some damaging winds, but not a zero, but a very low threat for large hail and or tornado. But again, main threat will be from the heavy rain between now and midnight. We'll have a closer look at the timeline when that rain will come and go, and an all-important weekend forecast in just a few minutes. Rain has moved in this afternoon, and it will continue to fall. It could be heavy in some areas later on this evening, but we also have other threats as well. 13 weather ball tonight is blinking bright for the showers and even some thunderstorms later on this evening. It's also red, slightly warmer weather ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
Yeah, showers and thunderstorms have moved into the area. On the tower cams, you can see just gray skies. We had some of those interesting looking clouds earlier this afternoon. We had a couple photos come in. Those are asperatus undulatus. That's the Latin name for those wickedly wild looking clouds. Rain in most areas now, not quite as heavy as the models have indicated, but nonetheless raining all across most of West Michigan. It's come to an end down around the Van Buren County area, but active weather expected here in northeastern Illinois, where a tornado watch was issued right at the top of the hour. There's a lot of energy with this system, and as this system moves into lower Michigan, it's eventually going to rain itself out, but there is a risk for some stronger storms, generally from I-96 southward. It could be some strong winds as that thunderstorm complex collapses. There could be wind gusts up to around 60 miles per hour. But here's 7 o'clock this evening. This is midnight. All of the action will be well to our east by later on tonight. We got some clearing taking place after that, so you'll wake up to some sunshine, but some residual moisture and a little bit of sun may pop up an afternoon shower or a thunderstorm in the inland areas, but by far and away most of the rain will be early tonight. And then on Friday we have another chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms coming through the area. Again, the main threat is some of that heavy rain coming down, up to an inch of rain in many locations. It could be a couple of spots that see 2 inches before it's all said and done later on tonight. Another thing to be watching out for is the return to the higher humidity. We dropped that last night. It was a very comfortable night. Dew points will be in the 50s here tomorrow, but they'll quickly jump into the 60s to near 70 through Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a humid weekend, and then we dial that down a little bit next week before it jumps back up just in time into next weekend. And that also means another chance of a storm. Out on Lake Michigan here tonight, we have showers and thunderstorms. Waves will be virtually flat outside of those storms, but this is not the night to be heading out to doing any boating or going to the beach. We have that flood watch along the lake shore for Muskegon, Ottawa, and Van Buren, Allegan counties, I should say, for all the showers and storms early tonight. Temperatures will fall into the low and mid 60s. Northern zone, only Fremont and Greenville are under the flood watch. Upper 50s along US 10, low 60s elsewhere. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, this is the highest threat for the possibility of some flooding, just depending on how hard it rains and how quickly it comes down. Overnight lows in the mid 60s. 13 on your side forecast. Still a daily chance of a shower through Saturday. It's a pretty low risk on Thursday and again on Friday, a little higher on Saturday. That has not changed in our forecast. And we are going to see the humidity go away, but some haze return to the area, some wildfire haze. And you can see next week, we have about 1 chance for a shower or a thunderstorm. That would be on Thursday. So just stay weather aware here this evening, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Sometimes we need a little bit of rain, so
we could use
You really need it, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, George.
Rain has definitely moved into the region. Could be heavy at times here tonight. Later on tonight, we'll see several more rounds, and as the sun goes down, we'll have to watch out for ponding of water. We could see over an inch of rain. Let's take a look ahead. 13 weather ball is red. Tomorrow, a little warmer weather ahead, and eventually a little less humid. And it's also blinking bright. Heavy rain at times early tonight, and a rumble of thunder.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And more showers and storms are going to be affecting your dog walking forecast. This is Stanley. Yeah, you're looking out the window saying, hey, is there going to be a break in the rain? Red paw this evening for showers, thunderstorms. Oh, you'll just have to shoot on out and do your little duty and then get back in. Tomorrow morning, there also could be a chance of a shower right around 8 a.m. So a yellow paw for you. Now, our solar energy forecast calling for a little more sunshine later on tomorrow than we saw during the day today as those clouds raced on in. Not much wind here tomorrow as well, so most of our green energy being generated by the sun here tomorrow. Lots of rain has moved through the area. You're going to get a little bit of a break from time to time. There's another area rotating around. Tornado watch for portions of northern Illinois, northeastern Illinois, including the Chicagoland area, as they're expecting some big storms to develop. And if those do, they'll race up into lower Michigan. We do have a slight to marginal risk, 1 or 2 out of 5 for severe weather, generally along and south of that front. Model showing a large area of rain. This is up through 7 o'clock. This is by midnight. You notice most of that has gone to the east. We'll see clearing skies and a lower humidity in the morning tomorrow. And then we start to see that haze and humidity start to return later on Friday, along with another chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. Most of the rain will be moving on out on Saturday, so we've got a couple of days where we'll see some rain. Now, this is all the rain predicted by the models overnight tonight through 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and this is where that excessive rainfall outlook right in through here is. There could be 1 and as much as 2 inches of rain just in the next 6 to 10 hours. Some areas could see a little bit more. Of course, the further north you are, the less rain you will see. Looking farther ahead, this is the 20th through the 26th, just beyond our 10-day forecast. Temperatures across much of the country are going to return to warmer than average readings. In terms of rainfall, it looks like the storm track will be to our east, so we have an equal chance of more or less during that 7-day period. Lake Michigan today, water temperatures mid and upper 60s, low 70s to the south. It has not changed very much in the last 24 hours. Tonight, we'll see those showers and thunderstorms early tonight. Keep an eye and stay weather aware. Overnight lows in the low and mid 60s. To north, you have that flood watch in effect for Fremont and Greenville, where you'll be in the low 60s. Further north, upper 50s. And early evening showers and thunderstorms ending by midnight off to the east. Overnight lows in the mid 60s. 13 on your side forecast. So we lose the humidity for 24 hours. It's back with us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then we lose that on Monday. But we have haze that'll be returning. Yes, wildfire haze. It'll be rather thick, I think, on Saturday, Sunday into Monday. Then we lose the humidity again until next Wednesday. Highest chance for storms next week. Looks like it'll be right around Thursday. Very humid conditions as well. So, yeah, we've seen a lot of rain this month. I guess we've hit the jackpot with that.
Oh.
Yeah, some rain is good. You know, we'll see how much it does for our grass that was pretty brown earlier this summer.
Exactly. 13 weather ball is blinking bright tonight because of the showers and even some stronger thunderstorms possible early tonight. It's also red. That means warmer weather ahead.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And around the area, temperatures made it into the mid and upper 70s before the clouds and the rain moved in. 77 here in Grand Rapids came just within our target of 74. 15 days in a row we have done that. And we've got more showers and thunderstorms on the way down to the south. Tornado watch was issued earlier for Chicago and northwestern Indiana, indicating how strong this particular storm system is. We're not anticipating any real strong severe weather here, but certainly as this storm system moves through the area, we're going to see more rain. The first round of rain didn't amount to a whole lot as expected, but there's a lot more back to the south and west of us, and it's going to come down at a fairly good clip here over the next several hours. Here is the latest radar image. Lines up fairly well with our models. Models always have difficulty with thunderstorms, but you can see between now and 7 o'clock, some of these could be a little bit stronger down towards South Haven, but this this is by midnight. It has all come to an end. We'll see a little bit of clearing, and you'll notice that the dew points and the humidity will go down at least for 24 hours later on tonight. Now tomorrow, models are backing off on any kind of shower activity, but I still think there might be one that may pop up toward the Ionia, Greenville, and Big Rapids area in the afternoon. Next round for West Michigan will come late Thursday night into Friday, so we have more showers and storms in the forecast. That has not changed, and this will continue through Saturday, along with a return to some of that higher humidity. If any one of those storms gets going and sits in one spot for a while, there could be 1 to 2 inches worth of rain. Models are very robust around the Lansing area. Hopefully they do not get 4 inches worth, but further north you travel, the less rainfall you will see, and that's right exactly where that excessive rainfall outlook lies here tonight. Tonight and tomorrow, you can expect skies to be partly cloudy along the lakeshore. Waves virtually flat once again. The winds will become onshore later on in the afternoon. Tomorrow, a much better day than what we saw this afternoon. It'll start out sunny and remain sunny along the lakeshore. Mid and upper 70s to even near 80 there in Muskegon as those winds come onshore. Now up in the northeastern part of our viewing area, mid and upper 70s, there could be that isolated pop-up thunderstorm with light winds out of the west, and humidity levels will be down a little bit. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, upper 70s to low 80s with some sunshine across the region. 13 on your side forecast. A daily chance for a shower or storm, a very low one here tomorrow afternoon to the northeast. A little better one during the day on Friday as the humidity returns. We'll also see a return to some of that haze starting on Saturday despite those storms. Sunshine and lower humidity by the time we get to Monday, and then the haze disappears. And here we go. We're going to warm right back up into the mid 80s with another chance of a thunderstorm the following Thursday.